was one of our tippy-top Gangplank players, but that was years ago, right? There's a lot of people that are saying that, you know, Khan has seen the best years of his life when it comes to playing League of Legends, and he's going to have to prove everyone wrong. This composition from Damwon Kia, much more standard though. Not going to run into a lot of the same pitfalls that they had, but T1's very in position, spamming some emotes. I like it.
It's really smart too, because the fact that he went totally unseen means that he was able to get that ward, and T1 are not really going to get anything. Better top wins, of course.
Yeah.
But that's just the story of Nari, you know, like, nobody has really been having too much success. The only player that I saw play Nari, and I was like, man, this is actually a pretty good pick, I want to see this more, was Kingin, actually. I saw him play that. He had two pretty insane engages that were nice.
That's a big flash in as Carrier gonna get headbutted then pulverized. Of you know, the Damwon of old, you know, solo lanes are the way you win the game, as Canyon's gonna be able to take down this Drake quite easily.
Yeah, it feels good when everybody's just kind of slowly creeping ahead, for sure. T1 are trying to take this Rift Herald.
Yep, Showmaker, of course, has a redemption as Khan. He's going to move on over. He does have the Cannon Barrage, remember, as the redemption does go off, giving them all the information. There's Carrier going through the Gnar ult into the wall. Is only going to land onto Canyon as, collateral damage is massive. Ghost dives into the backline. The Gnar is going to die first, but it's a double kill for Khan. This is a disaster, but the other side, as Damwon Kia get a 3-for-1.
That was pretty massive. Beryl ending up getting the engage we were looking for in game number 1. He shows us why his Alistair cannot be underestimated, and T1 don't even get the objective here, so a massive swing gonna go in favor of Damwon Kia. Are two big scaling carries that are in a good spot. Faker's farming really, really well in this game, and so is Gumayusi, so much more ahead of his opponent right now. So there's still a chance with these two fed carries, essentially. It's still early on, but there's a chance for them to...
Damn, that was so close to the Paddlestar getting the work done, but the Drake is taken by T1. There's the knock-up with the Justice Punch from Carrier, but he has to get out of there. Beryl, Unbreakable Will over the wall, is going to survive as heroic entrance. Not going to be able to do anything, but does stave off Damwon for now. Bubbles going through, and Carrier actually going to get hit, but Justice Punch creates enough distance, so they're not able to take him down. So
they want to keep their mid tier 1. But take a look at the bottom lane. I mean, this is just like... We are...
This is,
Gumayusi's on another planet right now. He's not like 6-0. He's not like last game, but he's still just... He is just miles ahead at this point in time. Takes that turret down. He's up 40 CS.
Oh, Canyon now looking for Canna. He's got that red buff as well, so he's hunting him down. Just stands his ground, and the Gnar doesn't hit him. It's a good one. Okay. As we've got a Rift Herald here in the mid lane, so we're going to bring things back to how this video game is going. Paddlestar starting to land here from Showmaker, and they do hurt. As Undertow flies in, that's Faker doing a lot of poke damage, though, as the tower...
It's a Cloud Drake. We don't need to fight this. We stop the Rift Herald push. Yes, we lose our mid turret, but it had about 200 health. Anyway, Faker's in an awesome spot here.
Yeah, Ghost just going to get Emperor's Divided. Has to flash to get himself out. Carrier looks a little bit silly as he jumps down on top of nothing, but...
carries, and we'll take another look at this.
Just stands there. I mean, I think that was also auto-attack range, so maybe it's just that.
Monka W.
Feral says, well, this is not actually where I want to be. And Canyon loses half of his health bar from one Q out of Faker. Khan now fighting up against Canna. Mega Gnar is going to come in, and the shield bow. Can it actually turn this? The shield was so valuable, and Canna, unfortunately, just not able to do enough damage. A bit of a silly idea, but he was closer than I think a lot would have expected.
Yeah, I think you're right. A bit of a silly idea. We'll have to see how that started. You know, did Khan wait in the brush and maybe bait Canna into a fight in a spot where you're happy to take that fight? So yes, Canna just walks up to him. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to poke you down.
Oh, the barrel he prepared earlier, Valdez.
Yes, I mean, you know, certainly helped. But at the end of the day, like, I suppose the beginning of the fight looks so good for Canna because he was just kiting.
We can possibly win fights, but the Cannon Barrage is going to do so much damage, given how fed he is. He's almost level 16 as T1. Is this a Desperation Baron? This is really scary. Khan has teleport, but he doesn't even really need it as Cannon Barrage.
Vizier Samira, that is still a thing. But, you know, I think they need some more time. I don't think going for these Barons is a good idea, even though they have so much Baron damage. Oh, Showmaker!
Well, okay, yeah, and in goes Carrier, looks for Showmaker, but he's going to make his way out. Unbreakable Will there will keep Beryl alive for now, as Showmaker actually dives back in and a lot of damage is taken, but that is the Cannon Barrage now on cooldown. As we're very close to another Cloud Soul. I apologize. I'm starting to feel like it's my fault as we've got another Cloud Soul here this game. As Voidseeker will find the Baron under fire from T1.
T1 very aggressive with this Baron attempt again. They want to turn, I would imagine. Let's see what they can do.
Yep, Canyon pretty low on his health bar, and you can see the Zoe also very, very low. Canyon uses his Gale Force and everything, and it's stolen by Showmaker! Was that a stolen smite? I think it actually was. Nothing that they could do about it. The Gangplank going to take down the Gnar yet again, as Gumayushi does get one in the fight, and now Faker finds himself running for the hills. A triple kill for Khan's Gangplank, who is silencing the haters here this game. As Faker just does a few fancy moves, flashes his way out. He will survive, but the rest of his team won't be so lucky.
Oh, man. We're going to have to look at the replay on that one. Showmaker just... Oh, that is massive. He steals it right from underneath T1. And this is going to mean the inhibitor absolutely going their way. Now, we got Olaf coming up, so they're not going to go for the win here,
That's so much extra money. It's a 10,000 gold lead. And Khan doesn't have to be there to be threatening. He's now just going to await the Cloud Soul as Cannon Barrage will come down and deal with this minion wave. Two-man pulverize is good. Faker has to go golden to keep himself okay, but he's not. Showmaker going to finish off the kill. The Dragon going to fall down in the meantime. The headbutt goes over. Canna gets a Gnar off, but it's not exactly what they want. But the cow will still fall. Samira going to try and lock down that kill, but it's not before Ghost can get a Q off and take him down. As now Canyon trying to keep them in his jungle. Showmaker picking them off like fish in a barrel. And now Khan finally gets himself in here. LM desperately trying to get away, but of course, Showmaker lands a blind bubble and then pops him with the paddle star. All too easy. As Khan, okay, going for a little bit of a 1v1, but instead he's going to invite his friends, doesn't want to take the risk, as that's going to be the ace. And I have a feeling we're going to go straight to that game number 3.
I think we're looking at it. It's pretty insanely now to the side of Damwon Kia. 11,000 gold.
Fights work. I mean, they will work well. Damwon's composition is more about, you know, what we saw at the end of that, as another fight is going to break out. There's the pulverize. Cannon Barrage, so much damage from Damwon in response, but no one on T1 is dead just yet. They still want to take these fights. They're trying to get as many R buttons out of these guys as they can. And Cannon Barrage plus the collateral damage, that's two pretty valuable ones.
The Baron.
It's not going to stop Damwon just moving over to the Baron. They do so much damage. This is just two people. And it is really difficult to deal with. There's the Justice Punch to avoid dying as Khan has to flash. And then the follow from Faker, but Khan,
they get him.
Still alive. The shield bow did a lot of work. Some low health bars as in dives Ghost. Now flashing away. They're trying to play the smoke and mirrors as Faker falls towards the top side to another paddle star. Carrier might just need to try and get out of this one as Canyon is going to wipe the floor with him. And unfortunately for T1, Damwon's wallets are too heavy and they're going to be able to take them down. Another ace. And another trip down the mid lane, this time to try and finish the game.
We're going to a game number 3. That's what happens after that team fight victory. They get the Gangplank, but they lose everything else. As at this point, like I said, everything else on the side of Damwon Kia just came online just on time to give them the victory in this one.
Yep, that is Khan's first death. He will remain in the death chamber as this Nexus is going to fall down, and Damwon Kia, our world champions, will answer back after a disappointing Game 1 with a Game 2 victory. That is the Damwon I think everyone was expecting to see show up, and it was off the back